first ever vlog on just life in general, what I'm getting up to and how I am doing things. I have started my page. It's called Relish with Roxy. I'm Roxy and I am a nutritionist. I'm about to graduate my master's. I've put my application in to the nutritional board to be part of the UK Nutrition Society, and then I'm going to practice. At the moment I'm doing travel vlogs and I'm designing a website, and I've just posted my Facebook page, and I just thought, you know what am I about? And a lot of people like, oh, you're a vegan now, oh, you're plant-based now, what does that mean? I don't want to eat meat, or I only want to eat meat, I don't want to cut out dairy, I don't want to cut out cheese. I hear it all, and I'm not about that. Plant-based for me is exactly what it means, plant-based, which means 80% of my food that I take in is going to be of plant origin. So usually natural stuff, maybe vegetables and fruits that aren't packaged or have a labeling system. If you can get from farms, that would be even better. Locally produced stuff is the best, obviously. So that is what that means. I also then still eat meat on very rare occasions. I will always use an alternative at home. I don't eat it at home personally, but if I go out or if I'm at a family dinner, or maybe it is, well, I don't know, Christmas or something, and you go there and yeah, bring your nut loaf because damn, those things are tasty, but you don't want to be offensive to people, or maybe it just seems really delicious. Go ahead and eat it. Why are you restricting yourself? And I think that's the biggest problem, is restricting. If diets are usually all about that, you can't eat this, oh, you can't eat carbs, oh, you can't have protein, oh, fats, oh my gosh, no, cut that right out your diet. And that is just bizarre to me. I've done it all. I've done that. I've tried all the diets. It doesn't work. And now I'm trying this and I'm seeing some great results. It takes a long time. This is not a quick fix. It's not something you can probably do overnight. Some people can. I'm not one of them. I started with one meal being meat-free a week. Then I started doing meat-free Monday as the big campaign that there is going on, which is meat-free Monday, which so you take one day a week and you just eat completely vegetarian that day, or vegan if you want. Then I started doing 2 days a week because I felt like, oh, you can't eat meat on Monday. It was kind of just a ridiculous term. So I started doing 2 days a week, just any days that I wanted to, of meat freeness. And then yeah, then I came to the point where I was actually not eating meat at all, and I didn't even realize it, but I did it by myself and I didn't know I was doing it. It was a like transition period that I didn't even realize I was going through, and I stopped eating meat altogether. I do still eat salmon and I really enjoy some sea bass if I go to my favorite restaurants, but actual meat I don't really eat, and I don't crave it. I used to crave it, now I don't crave it at all. I used to think that I could never give up chicken, and now the thought of eating chicken is like, yeah, but I would rather eat something else kind of thing. It's just strange how you get like that. So what I'm getting at is that I'm not wanting you to stop eating meat, and I'm not wanting you to stop eating dairy or cut this or cut that or cut that corner. I don't want you to do that. I just want you to add more nutrients into your life. Maybe add some more greens, or have a whatever kale in your smoothie. You don't even taste it, but the nutrients is there. Add something to your diet. And I am doing my own personal challenge this year, which I actually only started last week, but since Lent is coming up on Wednesday, because it's Shrove Tuesday next week, so it's Pancake Day here in England, I'm gonna do vegan pancakes, which I'll share on my page. And then I am going to start my dairy-free journey, which I'm somewhat halfway there because I don't drink milk anymore, which also was a long process. It took me years to get used to almond milk. I started off with, which is probably the, I don't know, least harsh milk. Oh, my cat is so cute. Sorry, you just have to see this. Pips! What you doing? Her favorite thing in the whole world is a straw. Okay, bye, bye, bye. Yeah, so I started off with drinking almond milk instead of dairy, but I didn't cut dairy out completely. I still ordered non-fat milk lattes when I went out, and I still had non-fat milk in my fridge for a long time. And then the strangest thing started to happen is that I used to use my milk and just carry on as I was eating, and then I started noticing that my dairy milk was going off all the time, and I was like, oh, why is this going off? There must be a problem. And I'm realizing that I had it in the fridge for weeks and I wasn't using it. It was almost like I just needed it there. It's there, but I never actually used it. I never consciously was like, I'm not going to use that milk, I'm going to use my nut milk. It just happened, and now I don't drink dairy at all. I don't crave it, I don't want it. There's nut milk or a plant-based milk for every situation, and I will do a post on nut milks for you guys soon. And now I don't drink dairy milk. And then the next thing I was really obsessed with was fire yogurt, which is still really yummy. I'm still in that transition period, which like I love fire yogurt, but I want to not love it. So I have bought soya yogurts and coconut soya yogurts and almond soya and coconut yogurts as well, and I've just started to cut out that fire dairy yogurt at the moment. So that's my transition period. I'm doing that. And then cheese is another thing I have a big problem with, because I love cheese. I don't actually eat it very often, but I do like it every now and then. And vegan cheese is still something you do need to get used to. It's very nice. So yeah, so that's my dairy things that I'm dealing with at the moment. So for Lent, I'm giving up dairy products. That means no milk, which is not an issue, no yogurt, which I'm dealing with, no cheese. I bought vegan cheese today. It was actually Greek feta cheese, which is fantastic. Like, I didn't even know you could get that. I saw blue cheese there as well, vegan blue cheese. It's amazing what people are doing these days. And what else did I get? Oh yes, so it's also Easter, obviously. So dairy-free chocolates and Easter eggs I saw are there. Obviously I'm not going to get it now, because if I get it now I am going to eat all of it. And yeah, portion control is not my strength, but we'll talk about that another time. Yeah, so I'm going completely dairy free, which is dealing with ice creams. It's dealing with food that has it in it, maybe made with it or something. I completely cutting it out for Lent, which is 40 days fasting. And then I'm going to see how that goes, and if it works out well, I'm going to just kick it out completely, like I've done with meats, even though I still eat fish. Salmon, I love salmon. Oh, actually I think I might have salmon tonight. Okay, wait, salmon, I'm still working on salmon and fish, I really like it. So that is my deal at the moment. So if you are wanting to have inspo what to give up for Lent, join me on my dairy-free Lent period. It's 40 days, we can do this. There are so many alternatives out there. We can get through this, and we will be dairy-free for 40 days. Join me on my journey.